Hey guys, it's Super here, and today we'll be covering boss Karid in Demon Conquest. So the requirement for this is 700 million, and let's see what the boss does. So basic attack, very straightforward. For its passive 1, when an enemy attacks X for 1 turn each time, increase self-turn meter by 10%, which means for every 10 turns you take, the boss will attack once. Then for a second passive, this is the main one. When a battle starts, inflicts Mark of Death on one random enemy. Only one enemy can have this effect. And then whenever another enemy, and this is obviously referring to your own team, casts active skills proactively, Mark of Death will be transferred to this enemy. Then when self-turn starts, deals a bunch of damage to the enemy with Mark of Death and inflicts Curse of Death. So this is the main mechanic of the boss. If a hero has 3 layers of this Curse of Death, then you will die immediately. And then for its passive 3, when an enemy dies, he just does even more damage. So honestly, I feel like this fight, you don't even really need to care about this mechanic as long as you have enough damage. And the requirement was 700 million, I recall. Yeah, so this was the team I actually used in the previous fight, and I think this should be sufficient, so let's give it a try. So if you're able to just deal damage, this should be a very straightforward fight. But if you're in a scenario where, you know, the boss is going to like the max number of turns, which is 10 or something, then I guess you need to be very cautious in the sense that you make sure that different heroes each time get the Mark of Death, and so that it doesn't stack to 3 layers. But otherwise, should be very easy and straightforward, as you can see here. So once again, also as you can see, every 10 turns you take, the boss is able to attack once, and that's why his damage is really not too much of a concern, because you can take so many turns before he does. And that also means that having a character which gives speed up 2 isn't really very useful for this boss, because no matter how fast your characters are, every 10 turns he will take 1 turn. So we are already approaching the 700 million mark pretty easily, and of course if you have better damage dealers than me, then that would of course be beneficial. But within 4 turns with this team, we can very easily hit that 700 million mark, so let's exit the fight here. And as usual, I mentioned this in every video, if needed, take a look at the recommended heroes function and sort by similarity. This will show teams other people use with characters similar to yours. So even though none of these really are free-to-play options, because I do have all the limited time heroes, you can see many people are opting for some kind of Erato setup. You can always use a more free-to-play friendly option, maybe the new HP burn penny may be good, or honestly, any non-limited time hero damage dealer. So yeah, pretty straightforward fight. That's all we have for today, and I'll see you guys next time.